Welcome or welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. It is a beautiful, crisp fall morning and the perfect day to take you all through my go-to fall morning routine during the week. As a 9-to-5 corporate girly, I set my alarm during weekdays at 6:45 a.m. and try to get up as soon as that alarm goes off. Some days it's really hard, especially in the fall on those really cool, dark, gloomy, rainy mornings. I just don't want to get out of bed. Regardless of whether I am working from home or going into the office or even on weekends, I will get up around 6:45 to 7 a.m. Mostly because that's just what my body is used to at this point and I don't want to mess with that. My first steps every morning after waking up are to the bathroom to do the essentials, use the bathroom, put in my contacts, brush my teeth, just those very essential things that I want to knock out right away as soon as possible. Then this morning I'm heading into the kitchen to actually do some baking. I'm going to make some chocolate chip muffins, just some mix, nothing homemade or fancy like that. But I decided to do something a little special this morning for Hunter and I since we were both working from home. Most mornings, especially during the week, Hunter and I will both just tend to skip breakfast. That's just what we like to do. That's what works for us. But this morning was a little exception. We just decided to do something a little cute to reward ourselves for working so hard this week, because work can just be a grind sometimes. It can definitely drain physically and mentally. Sometimes you just gotta have some small rewards throughout the day, like coffee. I'm making a little pumpkin cream cold brew spin-off right now. I'm just using some cold brew, equal parts milk. I used 1% and pumpkin creamer, thickening that up with a milk frother, pouring that over top of it all, and there you have it. You can also sprinkle some cinnamon over top if you want to, or switch up the creamer flavor. It doesn't have to be pumpkin. I'm moving into some morning skincare, finally getting myself kind of ready for the day. This is my current skincare. I'm definitely going to switch it up when the colder, drier months come. I'm just using these products up before I get new ones that are more suitable to my Midwest winters. For now though, it's just a hyaluronic acid serum, a moisturizer, an eye cream, and of course some SPF. And no, I don't cleanse my skin in the mornings. I find that one cleanse at night is enough for me and leaves my skin not feeling too stripped. A fair share of my work days, especially remote ones, are spent with no makeup, just skincare, but today I felt like doing a little extra, especially since I have an active breakout on my chin. So I did a very complicated concealing routine today that I'm going to try my best to explain to you. I went in with a cream concealer over top of the blemishes, then layered that with a very full coverage liquid concealer. I went in with my go-to under eye concealer and then also added some of that onto my chin to lighten the shade a little bit because I'm a little pale. The sun has not been out lately. I'm blending out my under eye concealer, but not the chin because I want that concealer to thicken up and get higher in coverage. So for now, I'm going to set my under eyes, curl my lashes, and apply some mascara. I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous, which I actually hate. I switched back to this thinking it was what I needed, and it's not giving. It's not giving what my Maybelline Lash Sensational did. I'm blending out that concealer that's been sitting on my chin, and then I'm setting it with this Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Powder because it is an intense powder. This thing will set you down, keep you matte. That's going to make sure that that concealer on those blemishes doesn't move. Most days lately, I just skip the bronzer and go right to blush, and that is all that's providing me color on my cheeks. I'm adding another layer of mascara because this one isn't doing it, and that's going to complete the makeup. This is my everyday makeup as of lately. Also cannot skip fragrance. I am using Cloud 2.0 today. It's my go-to remote fragrance. It's just so creamy and sweet and cozy and the perfect fragrance for me to just enjoy myself. The muffins were perfectly golden brown, so I pulled them out of the oven and enjoyed them with Hunter. I highly recommend doing this, honestly. Just pick up a box of muffin mix and make them on a random remote day. You will not be sorry. Now I'm just setting up for my workday. I'm getting my laptop out, lighting a candle to get a nice ambiance going. Yes, I am setting up for work on the couch. I work at a desk a lot during the week, so some days I just need to get cozy on the couch. Not before doing some quick prayer and Bible study though. I always like to pray before going into the Bible, to pray that the Lord bless me with knowledge, with understanding, and that I am able to hear and absorb what He wants me to on this given day. Also just general prayer though, thanking Him for another day, praying for others, all of the things that need to be said. As for the Bible study, I just read as much as I feel comfortable with. I've learned that there doesn't need to be such a stigma, such a pressure to read a certain certain amount in a given day. And once I realized that, reading the Bible became so much more of a comfort to me and less of a task, because once you realize that reading the Bible is not an assignment and not something that needs to be completed by a certain time, the Lord will speak to you and let you know when it is time to stop reading. I always try to get that time in with the Lord before working in the morning. Sometimes it doesn't always work out. Sometimes it's midday, sometimes it's end of day, but I try to get that time in every day. Other than that, we are pretty much working throughout the rest of the day. So that is going to complete this fall morning routine. Thank you so much for being here today. There will be a fall night routine coming up, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see it. I'll see you soon.